I miss when taking an Uber didn't feel like such a huge financial decision. When Uber first came out, it was like you had to take it. It was so cheap: $5, $4, $7. You can take it anywhere. You can take it from the Bronx to Brooklyn, $30. Like it just felt so cheap and affordable. But now I feel like when you try to take an Uber, you almost have to plan. You got to move money around now. You might have to go in your savings to make sure you can get there with an Uber and come back with an Uber. Like Uber is so expensive, especially if you take it from like an airport or something. Uber is too expensive. Like I just came from like Ghana, so like in Ghana, Uber is cheap. It's like $4 or $5, and I just miss the freedom of being able to take an Uber wherever I want to go, whenever. Like it didn't matter. It didn't feel like I was being punished because I wanted to take an Uber.
Y'all look, it's $33 because she put her American Express. They scamming.
Did anybody see that fucking video? The girl said that the government be hiring drivers to cause extra traffic in cities. So by the time that you get fucking home, you too motherfucking tired to revolt against the motherfucking government? Bitch, you telling me you got money for bitches to go out and play on these motherfucking streets, bitch? Making traffic like 2 hours long in that bitch. But you don't got money for free healthcare and education? That's what the fuck I be talking about, bro. Shit don't make no sense. Bitches just out here playing on the road. Bitches just out here swerving and curving. That shit got me so mad. I don't know why that shit got me so mad. Bitch, I don't even drive. Bitch, I'm mad for all the drivers and the drivers and the brivers and the crobbers. Yo, chatting. But the point still stands.
The solution is trains. We just need more trains. More trams, more subways, more hypertrains, just more trains. Oh my God, the air pollution is so terrible. Trains. Oh my God, it takes forever for me to do my morning, evening commute. Trains. Oh my God, the city is so noisy, all the cars. Trains. We just need more trains. We need more walkable cities, more bikeable cities, and honestly, trains.
Public transportation in Texas is so freaking bad. It makes me angry every single time I see someone trying to cross a crossway. Because today I was driving to work, right? And I saw this woman try to cross a highway. And if you're from Texas or ever been in Dallas, Fort Worth area, these highways are not crossable. That's just not gonna happen, right? But even like if you're in a walkable city, maybe Austin, Houston ain't walkable for shit, or like DFW, right? It's not really walkable. It's a lot of these cities are made for cars other than people, right? So you're gonna get bigger parking areas for stores. You're gonna get really dangerous walkways that they expect you to walk in. And what if you're disabled? What if you can't go in the time span like the clock allows you to? I think this is so freaking dumb. Like even on my way here, I saw a disabled guy in like a wheelchair, right? He was trying to get from one part of the street to another part of the street. There are cars everywhere, and the cars don't care about you. The cars don't care about you. And it's also harder just to see someone in a wheelchair in a car. Like, Texas is just not meant, well, it's not created. Like, they're not gonna create it enough for people because they're putting a lot more cars, like, they're putting a lot more car companies here and a lot more dealerships here, but people need walkable cities. People need community. I should not have to drive 50 minutes to Dallas to get from point A to point B. Like, it's just so annoying. Especially in, like, Austin is cool for walking, but at some point you still need a car. Like, in every single part of Texas, you still need a car to some extent. And that's not livable.
No, you don't understand. They can't give us public transportation because then you wouldn't buy a car. And then you wouldn't pay for gas. And then on top of that, what would happen to the car insurance companies? Because you wouldn't have that either.
I still don't think you guys understand. You wouldn't need a car. You don't have to register your car. Less money for the state. You wouldn't need your car inspected because you don't have a car. Less money to dealerships because they wouldn't need to sell you a car. Less DUIs, less speeding tickets, less any other car-related tickets, which means less money that the police get, which means less money that the state gives the police. Less car accidents and less accidents regarding cars, which means less money the insurance gets. But who needs insurance because we don't need cars? Which also means less money to hospitals, Well, we're not getting in car accidents like that no more, so less people are going to the hospital for car accident related injuries. Less money to the toll system because less people are using cars, which means we don't need to get on the highways because we're using public transportation. People aren't going to rely on gas anymore, well, because they don't have cars, which means the price of oil and gas is going to go down, which means less money to oil and gas companies. Why we don't have a high-speed domestic railway system? Well, because they are going to rely on electricity, which means less money to oil and gas. Oh, and wait, people are definitely going to rely on their train system more than the airplane system, which means less money on airports, which means less money to airlines, which means airlines are going to have to drop their ticket prices. Oh, wait, airlines use jet fuel. They're going to have to drop the jet fuel prices. I could keep going on, but I think you guys get it. These companies in all of my scenarios are lobbying against a public transportation system, a reliable public transportation system, because that means less money for them. And trust me, it goes a whole lot deeper than what I just explained. But let me know what you guys think. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.
You ever wonder why in America public transportation is seen as something for desperate people? Meanwhile, in other countries, it's just called transportation. Yeah, that's not an accident. It's by design. In countries that actually care about their people, you can hop on a bullet train in Tokyo and be clear across the country in under 2 hours. Clean, quiet, fast. You can take the metro in London, Paris, Seoul, full of business people, students, and tourists. And nobody looks at you like you failed at life. You can ride a train in Switzerland so smooth it feels like you're floating. Public transportation everywhere else is a basic right. It's a flex, it's efficiency, it's pride. But here, if you say you ride the bus, people are going to look at you like you're announcing some sort of personal failure. Because in America, public transit isn't built to move people. It's built to shame them. And it didn't just happen. After World War II, when America started building its shiny new suburbs, they made one thing very clear. Car equals success. Bus equals failure. They funded highways, gutted trains, and they built suburbs that you physically could not live in unless you had a car. And who got left behind? Black, brown, poor, immigrant, all of those communities. They carved highways straight through Black neighborhoods, destroyed homes, businesses, churches, just to make sure that suburban America could drive past poverty without having to look at it. They didn't just abandon public transit, they weaponized it. Meanwhile, other countries were building high-speed rail and efficient bus systems, city planning designed for people, not just cars. Germany built trains that connected villages to major cities, with 2-minute delays at worst. Japan built bullet trains that have carried 10 billion passengers without a single fatal accident. Singapore built a transit system so fast and clean, you could eat off the floor. And what did America do? Cut bus routes to poor neighborhoods, let subway systems rot, made sure that you could spend 2 hours waiting on a bus that might not even show up. They turned transportation into a poverty stamp. Because here, if poor people use it, they defund it. If rich people use it, they rename it infrastructure innovation and slap a ribbon on it. Public transportation didn't fail because America couldn't figure it out. It failed because they decided that people like us weren't worth the ride.
Massachusetts is now trying to pass a new bill that allows them to limit the amount of miles people can drive monthly. So pretty much, if they set the limit at 200 miles and you're at 199, you go 2 miles, you're about to get fined. People are gonna say, oh yeah, it's good for the environment. Yeah, what about the economy? What about people trying to get to work or just go out to eat or something? Start fining people for driving their own cars. There's going to be a lot bigger problems than climate change.
Mental illness rates would go way down in this country if there was trains. Okay? I'd be laying in bed thinking I'm so sad and I have all these problems and I need to do all these things. I need to buy things to fix it. I need money to fix it. And then I go to a place where I can walk. To a cafe, perhaps, to see my buddies on the corner and maybe wave hello. That shit's not real. I was never sad. I just needed to, guys, I needed to walk. I needed to have, oh my God. Public transportation is severely underfunded and just lacking in America. Car-centric infrastructure is everywhere and there's more parking lots than there is shit to do. There's more parking spaces. Because they want us to be literally sad. They want us to think that buying thing will make happy, when in fact, getting on train will make happy, okay? And it should be free. Public transit should be free. The only reason everything's so far apart is so you can drive to the things, but the only reason you need to drive to the things is because everything is so far apart. What the day that I get to move to a city where I can just walk the hell outside and see my friends, I won't be sad anymore. I really truly believe that. I'm gonna move to a village, actually.
Bitch, this is highway robbery. Do you see that? That is crazy. I see why all you bitches got DUIs out here. Anyways, I will definitely not be going out with this. I'll be staying my ass right here. Y'all stay safe out there. Happy New Year.
How is price surging on Uber legal? How can I pay $80 for the same ride one time and then pay $10 for that exact same ride? That feels illegal to me. Something's up. Anyone else feel this way?
Public transportation should be free. Like buses, trains, bikes, things that cost like for real. We like for real. Why are we paying for something that we've already paid for? Everyone. Like,
look at me when I say this, and I mean this with as much anger as I can muster up. I effing hate Uber. And I mean that. I literally was trying to book an Uber from my location to a location that is 10 blocks away from me. 1 mile, 1 city mile, an 8-minute drive, and a 27-minute walk. It's cold outside. It's 10 blocks. On a regular day, maybe I could do a little 27-minute walk. You know what I mean? I like to walk. That's cool. It's cold outside. I don't want to walk. I go to the Uber app to book a Uber. And I want you to guess. I want you to guess how much money an 8-minute drive, 1 mile, 10 city blocks is. $52 freaky dollars. And then they talk about the fare is higher due to high demand. Who's booking Uber right now? Prince Harry? $52, and here's the piece. So now I'm sitting there and I'm irked because I'm trying to go and I don't know what to do now. And I'm like, damn, my boyfriend can't even come get me because he's at work and he's gonna take a minute and I don't want to have to sit here and wait for him. I'm sitting there, I'm like, damn, what am I gonna do? I checked back exactly 12 minutes after I initially checked, and I want you to guess how much money that same location and distance was. Guess. $8.96. What business model is that? What business? And you're damn right, I took that $9 Uber. And guess what? When I got in it, smelled like cootie patootie. And that's what I get. I'm gonna tell you right now, that'll be my last damn Uber ride. Somebody tell me what rideshare app they got that actually makes some sense. God, please.
Something that is not talked about enough with regards to car-free living. I spent a total of less than $50 the month of September on transportation. I have a year-long city bike pass, which is 200 something for the year. And so like less than 20 bucks a month. And then I rode the subway like 10 times because I bike pretty much everywhere. And in the United States right now, the average cost of car ownership is $1,000 per month. It's not just gas, it's obviously paying for the car, it's insurance, it's all this other stuff. We talk so much about the cost of living crisis, the housing crisis, and all these things, and building more housing that is suitable for car-free living is one of the best things we can do. Because I believe that in the United States, more people should have more options to live without a car if they want. But unfortunately, until we build more of that housing, that's going to be reserved for only certain neighborhoods in certain cities. Because the simple fact is that for the cost savings alone, if more people could, they would live without a car.
Guys, genuinely, what happened to Lyft? What happened to Lyft? Because Lyft used to be my best friend. Like, we used to be like this. Lyft used to be so cheap. Like, literally back in the day, Lyft was way cheaper than Uber. Like, when did the great shift happen? Like, when did Lyft start being way too expensive? Like, when did Lyft start being more expensive than Uber? I kid you not, right now, I could go on Lyft and like choose like the closest Dollar Tree to me, and it's gonna be, because the closest is like 2 miles max, and it'll be like $6 on Uber, and then I put that same address on Lyft, it's gonna be like $15. I Uber to work every day, back and forth, and guys, like literally I would pay like $9, let's say, if it's like very busy. I would pay like $9 on Uber, and I'll go on Lyft to check. I don't know why I even bother at this point, because I already know that Lyft is gonna have some outrageous price, but I still check, you know, just in case, you never know. I kid you not, it will be like $9 on Uber, and I go on Lyft, and it's fucking $20. $20 for a 10-minute ride. Like, what is actually going on? Like, when did Lyft? It makes no sense. And I pay for a subscription where it says like they're gonna make sure your prices range between like $5 to $10. I remember when I paid for that subscription, Y'all, I was getting prices $13, $14, $15. Literally, the lowest price I was getting was $13. And I wasn't even getting that $13 often. Like, it was like once in a while. Every other time, $20, $17. Like, what is going on? I remember this one time I was Ubering back home from work, and I went on Uber, and it was like $9 something, and I was like, I don't want to spend $9 on Uber. And my coworker told me, you should go on Lyft. Like, Lyft is always cheaper. Lyft is way more cheaper. And I'm just looking at them like, are we talking about the same Lyft? But not to be rude to them, I still went on Lyft. Man, they had $20 in that hole. I was like, who is paying $20? I will stay here even if it takes me 2 fucking hours. I am not paying no $20 for like a 5-minute ride. Like, what are we talking about? But yeah, like, because Lyft used to be so much cheaper. Like, the most I would spend on Lyft is like $6. I remember there was literally one time where for like a whole like 3 months, I was only spending like $6 max to Uber to work, back and forth. I don't know what happened. Like, everything just switched up. But I've been seeing videos where people are saying it just depends on your location. I think that's no, it doesn't. Like, that's weird, because if it depends on your location, I have been in the same location like for like how many fucking years, and I was getting $6. Now I'm getting $20. So no, it doesn't. Like why has it changed? Like, I'm still in the same location, and I was getting like $6, $5, $4 for Uber. I mean, for Lyft, and I'm getting 20, 17, 18. I'm still in the same location. So I don't know. For the people saying that it depends on your location, I don't know about that, because I'm in the same location and my shit has just skyrocketed. I don't know what the fuck happened to Lyft, but they need to do better because these prices are ridiculous.